Use the W.A.P to manipulate you, get what she want out of you. And if she don't get it, she don't give you the W.A.P. And if you want the W.A.P, you got to do what she says, even if it's actually against your own moral. What's up, folks? So, women always play psychological games. I think they are the most deceitful and the most manipulative creatures on this planet. This is not a video about bashing women whatsoever. Rather, my purpose and my goal for making these videos is more so that more men can become very familiar with the nature of women. So when you understand what you're dealing with, I think you're in a better position to deal with it other than just be oblivious to the nature of who she is. So you want to be aware of these games so that if you're dealing with one, once she starts to apply certain tactics, then you understand what is at play here, okay? Specifically the narcissistic women. Not all women are not narcissistic. So all women play games, but that doesn't mean they're all narcissistic, okay? But the narcissistic women, her goal is to actually pretty much turn your world upside down. So then you become her servant. 5 steps I think she's going to use to manipulate you to the point where you're going to find yourself saying, this girl is absolutely trash. She sleeps around, she do this and she does that, but somehow I still find myself going back to her. No, I don't want you to be saying that. I want you to claim your masculinity. I want you to have power over who you are. So if she start using these things on you, so you understand you're likely to be dealing with a narcissist. And if you're dealing with a narcissistic woman, there's only one cure for it, is to leave, cut her out of your life, and never turn back. Stage number 1, she's going to rock your world. She's going to do things to you that that has never been done to you before, ever. And even if you were somewhat experienced sexually, the way she's going to rock your world is going to be something totally different. And what's going to follow is that she's going to continuously position herself to be your sex slave. And the reason why she's doing that is so that she can eliminate the competition. Because once she fully eliminates the competitions, she has prepped you to become reliable on her and no one else. When she take it away, you're going to want it back. Stage number 2, she's going to be an attentive listener. At least to your knowledge, that's what it's going to seem like. But that's not really true. She's not listening to you for that. She's literally selectively listening to you because you will notice. Now, most men don't pay attention during those stages because what happened is the first stage actually blind you to the next 4 stage. If you pay attention, you will notice that she forget things that are not advantageous to her. Like if for instance she were supposed to do something for you that was not going to be a convenience to her, she conveniently forget. But then later on bring up something that happened between you and her a very long time ago. In the very beginning, she's listening to you. And the reason why she's listening to you is because she's collecting enough data on you so that she can use them later on to blackmail you if need be. She can use them to actually manipulate you. She can use them to bring you down. She can use them to get you to the level she wants to get you at. And then she can entirely control you. So number 3 is when she starts gaslighting you. Okay, so gaslighting, as we know, come from this movie where the man was able to turn her world upside down. He was basically able to tell her is dark outside, or it's nighttime when it's daytime, or daytime when it's nighttime. So basically he was able to just tweak her reality so bad, so screwed up that she wouldn't believe anyone else. She would actually believe him, even with clear evidence that he may be lying. So that's gaslighting. And she wants to gaslight you because if she doesn't gaslight you, then you can easily go and cross-reference what she says with someone else. So she has to make sure that she's the only one you believe. Whatever she says, go. She will essentially become God to you. And how do you know a woman starts to gaslight you? She's going to say things and claim that you said it. And then you're going to be in your head like, wait, what? No, I could have sworn you said that. You said that. And it was just a second ago like you said that. Why would you say I say it? And she's going to argue to death that you said it. You know why she's doing that? Because she's trying to see if she can tweak your reality to the point where you say, you know what? This is not worth it. Okay, no problem. I said it. So what? Okay. While you may think this is not something serious, what she's doing at that time is she's prepping you for the bigger stuff. And if you let her get away with it, then she knows she could get away with other things. She could get away with bigger things. As long as she put up a front and believe it in her head so that she don't feel guilty about it, right? Then she literally going to gaslight you to the point where you will just start to believe. Sometimes you say things and you forget, even though you know you have a very, very sharp psychological acumen. She may very well be able to distort that using these small tactics. So pay attention to that. So stage number 4 is when she start to use the W.A.P to manipulate you. If the first 3 stages were successful, then stage 4 is going to be a breeze. She's going to use the W.A.P to get whatever she wants out of you. And you will not object because she has done the first 3 stages so successfully that you literally have already eliminated every other girl around you. So now you literally rely on her for sexual pleasure. Okay, so then she can use the W.A.P to manipulate you, get what she wants out of you. And if she don't get it, she don't give you the W.A.P. And if you want the W.A.P, you got to do what she says. Even if it's actually against your own moral, you're going to do it because, well, after all, this is the girl that stage 1, rock your world. Stage 2, listens to you. Stage 3, she gaslight you. Now you really think the reality she has painted for you is the reality that you actually okay with. No, you're not. This is not you. You've done lost yourself already. At that point, you've done lost your good senses. That's it. That's why you're at stage 4, and she's manipulating you. Stage 5 is when she repeats stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. At stage 5, she literally lives in your head, rent free. She knows she can just press any button she wants to get any response out of you. At stage 5, you are officially her bitch. Once she feel like you're trying to break free, what she's going to do is she's going to repeat stage 1, 2, and 3, and then you're back to stage 4. And then that's when you get the guys who say, she treats me like garbage and I can't leave. You know, I really love her. First of all, you don't. I don't think anyone loves anyone that mistreats them. That is trauma-bonded relationship. If anyone mistreat you, you don't love that person. What you have fell in love with is the idea of what they could have been, is the idea of whom they presented themselves to be at first. And then you continually, because they're continually manipulate you into believing in that first ideal version of who they are, then you always resort back to thinking this is who they could be. Maybe they're just going into a phase. No, that is not true. If you find yourself in a relationship where the girl is mistreating you, she is going out with her friends all the time, she is going out with guys or talking to guys on the phone and sleeping around, and you kind of know and you kind of don't know, or you kind of don't want to know. There's a lot of guys out there who don't want to know, but they know what's going on, right? But if you find yourself in one of those relationships, just know that she has gotten you under this manipulative tactics, okay? And if you're dealing with a narcissist, sorry to break the news to you, you're not the only one she's having sex with. Because sex to them doesn't really mean much. It's just a way to get off and gain control and power over others. Best thing you can do in this situation is to break free. And the only way you could break free from a narcissistic relationship is if you choose to walk away. Cut all contacts and do not look back. These are people you want to associate with from a distance. Do yourself the favor and just cut this person out of your life. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna take some time to get over them, but I'll guarantee you, when you do finally get over them, not only you will actually regain dominion and power over who you are, you will then be able to realize that you were under a spell. And maybe you'll be able to come back and make a video just as such and say, well, this guy wasn't lying. So cheers.